Hi, welcome back to Open Window. Michelle Boykins is here with us today, and she's a wellness lifestyle specialist. And we have been talking about a number of things about our health and how we can become healthy Americans, and especially our children, because they're our future, and we have to make sure that they are eating the right kinds of foods, not only them, but as adults as well. You ended up on the last session segment talking about eating the right kinds of foods for children.
Right.
What kind of foods are those? You're talking about organic foods. Let's talk about that.
Okay, and you're talking about, for our children, and we got to remember, we're the example for our children. So basically, whatever I'm saying we need to do for the children, we need to do it for ourselves, because they're going to pretty much follow us, But one of the things we were talking about, the quality of the fruits and the vegetables, and so because of the fact that they're the chemicals and so forth that are being used in our farming now, it's not even optional. It's not even preferable to go and use organic fruits and vegetables. It's absolutely necessary. It's like if I were to put a thing of poison on this table and tell you to, consume it, and then I just tell you, well, just drink a little bit. How much is enough that you will feel comfortable with if I tell you that this poison will kill you? There's no amount that you want to consume. There's no amount you're going to want me to pour into your beverage, right? But this is what's happening with our food sources. The chemicals, the EPA, and the FDA, that's the Environment Protection Agency, and the Food and Drug Administration, you can go to their websites. They will tell you that the chemicals that are being used in your foods are toxic, carcinogenic. The information is out there, but yet it's being put in our foods. So we've got to go organic. Organic is a little bit more expensive than usually your conventional foods. But how much is your life worth? You understand? Either you're going to pay for it up front or you're going to pay it with the doctors.
I was thinking about it as you're talking about it. I've gone into the health food stores. I've gone into the grocery stores. And my son even told me about a month ago, he says, Mom, it really costs to eat healthy.
It really does. And I wish we had time, because I could go into the whole reason why they would take and make hamburgers 99 cents. And yet a organic piece of broccoli almost $3, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically because it's geared to keep our communities and lower income people in a certain mindset to stay controllable. So if I put a lot of drugs and toxins into your body, I control your mind. A pusher would tell you that. The way he gets his customers is first giving the drugs away. And once he gets the drugs in your system, gets you addicted to them, he can get you to do just about anything he wants you to do, robbery or anything else. Well, that's what's unfortunate. We got to wake up. This is serious. I mean, a lot of times we think about health and wellness and we take it very lightly, but, this is a wellness revolution that we're on right now, and we've got to look at it that way, The
wellness revolution, I like that. But Michelle, I'm just going to be very serious. There may be people right there, out there watching us right now saying, oh, well, whatever. I'm just trying to survive. So if it's a choice of me going into a grocery store and choosing organic or this other stuff over here, I'm going to get this other stuff because I got to feed my family.
I think the only reason people make that choice, again, is because they're just not educated. They just don't really understand the consequences, because if you eat that cheap stuff, you eat the other stuff because that's you feel is all you could afford, because I'd rather see people go out and get some sprouts and sprout them. I know that sounds crazy, but right now Americans are slave to taste. And the food industry knows that. And so their whole focus is not nutrition. Their focus is, let me create something that tastes good because then the American public will buy it. It doesn't matter to the American public whether it kills them or not. And see, then we feed the medical community. That's why I was on that medical merry-go-round, because the food industry is making us sick. But what the medical community, they're not going to get you well. You see, they don't cure anything anymore. You remember back in the days they cured polio, they cured small. They don't cure anything because they found out there's more money in keeping you alive with your illness. So they'll give you enough just to keep you from dying, but you live these lives of quiet desperation. Basically sick every day you wake up, and to the point where you don't even know what feeling good feels like anymore. So you tell me what's worth it? Where's the cost?
Where is the cost? And that goes back to our children. We have to start early, making sure that taste
Can't do this. We can't put them on the medical merry-go-rounds.
We've got to take another break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. An optimum good diet containing an abundance of high nutrient foods is so essential to good health. It provides energy and a sense of well-being.